One of the great things about this chamber is that we have networking groups that work really well, and that's where I met Viola about 8-9 months ago. And Viola's a very sincere person, very driven person, and as she'll tell you, she has a multi-level marketing network of 70 people. I said, look, Viola, I'll say 700. She said, can't say that. But it's quite fantastic what she's done. And as anyone coming from another country, it really is. I admire Viola. So over to you, Viola.
Yeah. Well, isn't it wonderful? We have a wonderful presentation from Sans, inspirational and full of humor as well. I'm not sure if I can beat you with that. But what I can say is I am a humanist as well. So you'll see from my speech today. Now, let's begin with thinking what Pledge for Parity means. Well, it might mean different things for different people. But for me, it definitely doesn't mean just women doing the thing that typically do, like leaders, directors, CEOs, or even the Prime Minister, to be considered successful. Can we think of another way of thinking success in a different term, in a more holistic way? Maybe there are a broader range of things that women can embrace as well. So this is exactly why I would like to talk about the awareness. Women themselves do not always know that there are other options other than the respected and powerful men model that they are seeing. So what I'm going to share is that women can actually earn a business and stay at home. This may be a little bit challenging and see how it can be done. So what I'm going to do is to use my own personal journey to share with you how you do not have to be a stay-at-home mom unless you choose to do so. So it's all boiled down to choices, isn't it? Choices. Now, let me share. When I was in Hong Kong, I was a career woman. I had my job, and then here I became a stay-at-home mom. Then I earned my business, starting to rise up now. Now, it is really interesting that network marketing hasn't quite got a name. So this is why I would like to inspire you to think, perhaps to acquire humanist gender equality, we can embrace the direct sales industry. This is also known as the network marketing industry, or multi-level marketing, or MLM. Now, I can see from the audience that some of you might tighten up a little bit simply because I mentioned those words. Now, you're not to blame. This industry has not got a good name. We know that. Maybe right now, right here, you have friends that have been chasing you around and wanting you to join their business too. Is that correct? Hands up if you have ever come across friends do that. Excellent. Well, come on. I think there should be more people than that. Now, what I can honestly tell you is that if doing network marketing means that chasing friends to do the things what I love to do, or simply losing those friends, I really don't want to have anything to do with it at all. Okay? So this is how I'm very strong on that. Now, let me bring you back to 3 decades ago. Over 3 decades ago, when I was a mom in Hong Kong, I told you I had a good career, I had a good job, a good boss. Am I happy? Yes, until I gave birth to my first child. I still remember, you know what, not that Jacqueline was not, you know what, I love this laughter, unexpected, you know what. I had this wonderful maternity leave, and then I remember vividly the day that I returned back to work. When I opened the files, what could I see? Everywhere was my little baby Jacqueline, smiling faces everywhere. I miss her. And my boss saw that I was not performing. And he sat me in the office and he said, Viola, what happened? Are you okay? I replied, boss, I miss my child. I'm thinking of resigning. He told me that that's quite normal for moms to feel that way, and that feeling will go with time. And he said that's a career too good to be thrown away. I chose to stay. Okay. But everything comes with a price, as Sam said. Staying in the job means that I only got to see my daughter, Jacqueline, 48 hours a week. Why? Because we have to bring her from the babysitter on Friday evening and then get her home and hand her back again on Sunday, before we go back to work on Monday again. So you can imagine, I wasn't happy at all. Deep down, I really, really wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. So can you imagine when my migration visa to Australia was approved? Woo-hoo! Serious. My Jacqueline, 9-year-old, and I hug and joy. We really love that idea, and we're so excited. And we were looking forward to this stay-at-home mom status and things like that. But again, everything comes with a choice, with a price, a sacrifice there. While I enjoyed totally the whole parenting journey about picking up children, reading them stories and playing and all this boo-boo, good, excellent. But I really don't. Still today, I don't like the household chores at all. Who can relate to that? Yeah, you can relate to that, excellent. Now, what I didn't like the most is not that. What I didn't like the most is that we became a single income family. I can feel my husband's stress when there's only one salary coming in for a family of 5. Now, who here believes that sometimes the greatest opportunity comes when there is the most challenged situation happens? Yes, I can see my good friend Edward put the hand up. After a full-time work mom for about 11 years, one of my daughters actually had some very serious health challenges. She had the hot flushes that shouldn't happen until you're at menopausal years, or at least. Sorry, not about that. It's not all. By the way, not all women have that. Some women have that, some don't. And she is also very anxious, super low energy, and really swing of the mood, really concerned. We were so blessed that a school mom introduced us to a very good naturopath. And from there, the naturopath used the nutritional supplements to fix her health and brought her back her health. Can you imagine? This naturopath stayed our very good friend, and I'm forever grateful for the mom who shared that with us. So my point is, that's how I bumped into the network marketing industry. Now, let me share with you. I believe network marketing, when done the right way, is the best way to bring women another better future. To do that, we have to avoid the mistakes, as Sam mentioned, right? So where are we going to find all these mistakes? You have to listen to people. In my case, I would argue that I've gone through so many mistakes, I'm more than happy to share here. Who here believe that your business, minding your business your way, may not always be the best way to go? Come on. Failures, thank you so much for sharing. Let me share with you how I myself managed my network marketing business and failed miserably. In the first year, I was so passionate. I share with everyone. Pretty much everyone I meet would be my customer, my business partner. And I drown them verbally with my passion, my knowledge, the knowledge that you can bring in a decent income by doing network marketing. Can you imagine? 1 year, I have 0 customers, 0. And another big 0 for business partners. I learned it the hard way. I need to learn something. And I learned some basic skills. And then in the following year, I did not do any network marketing at all. Not because I'm lazy, but because I chose to be at a uni doing a social work degree. And in that first year, I did not do anything. But right after I handed in my first assignment, I came back because I realized I've got some extra time in hand. And that's how I gradually grew my business in the following 5 years to a group of about 30 people, gradually. I was balancing uni work, home duties, as well as the business. And that was when I met my second challenge, when my people were not performing as much as I did. I was dragged into that management mode. I was busy motivating people, inspiring people, coaching and mentoring. Who's gone through that stage? Sometimes people cannot be motivated. And I realized that in order for me to help them, we do need a simple system so that they can see that they can achieve what I achieved too. So that's where I need to share with you one very important concept in network marketing, which is called leverage. Leverage. Now, let's imagine, now a bit imagination, take us back to a place about decades ago, before McDonald's comes into Australia. McDonald's, the big M, right? Now imagine, McDonald's was just in America, and you were invited to expand the business here in Australia. You were asked to do three simple things. First, you open a shop using the simple McDonald's system. Second, you just share with others and see who would like to open another shop. Third, you teach that person to do exactly the same. Now, can you imagine how easy it is for a new McDonald's franchisee to learn how to do the business that way? Yeah, I can see people knocking heads. So in that case, with a simple system, people can tap into whatever McDonald's head office is doing. Now, imagination. You were to get a small overriding commission for the work that you do with all the McDonald's shops here. Now, look at the McDonald's shops around here. How much money do you think you could possibly be earning because of you first helped the McDonald's office to introduce the shop here? Can anyone want to make a guess? Could be lots. And I'm really not good at numbers. It could be a lot. Thank you for sharing. Heidi, is that right? Thank you. So my point is, with the initial opening up of the first shop, you really cannot control how many other people who are enjoying the system will share with others. So this is exactly what network marketing is about when done the right way. So I understand the importance of a system. So I was clever enough to tap into a successful network marketing leader who has already had his system in place. Thus, I became smarter by failing, by going through the mistakes first. Now, my third challenge came when I actually was under this mentorship. Again, by doing the business my way again. Why? Because I was drifted into this habit of doing things my way. So rather than acknowledging the greatness of his system, my mentor system, I gave people the choice to choose whether they opt in the system or not. That was a mistake because not too many people opt in, and that I have to go back to square one, coaching and mentoring them the hard way, the ineffective way. Now, let me go back to the McDonald's analogy and see if you were to invest in a McDonald's business, would you do your business your way? Definitely no, right? So by now, you can understand why is it being a leader in network marketing, we have to be wise enough to suggest the right way. When people put their hand up, come up to me and say, I'm not sure if I like the system. And I would suggest to them, do you see the value of the system? If people come up with their own way of doing business, their way, a creative way, I would be asking the question, is that going to make you any money? Is that going to be successful? Now, to wrap up my speech today, I would love to share with you two things, good news and bad news. I have gone through so many mistakes, and I'm in a blessed position to be able to help people to really understand the system, to do the business the right way, use the right tools, go to the right mentor. Success is totally predictable, totally predictable. The bad news is this industry doesn't make you a success until at least 3 to 5 years in general. How many people will stick to that? It depends on how strong they want to be successful. This is exactly why network marketing is not for everyone. If you do have a strong reason to be home with your children, to be the owner of a business, as well as be with your kids, don't send them to daycare center, that might be something for you. So I would like to leave ladies with a few extra thoughts as well. Ladies, this is a profession where men and women earn exactly the same. You do not have to have any past experience in order to do it. And you do not have to worry about your absence from work because you have given birth to a child. And the best thing is coming. Are you ready for that? There is no glass ceiling. Oh, no glass ceiling. So I hope that this will inspire you, men and women, to take on network marketing as a possible vehicle for you to take on to achieve this gender equality thing. Men and women alike. Thank you. Sorry, I missed the part about the ladies. Mention quickly, real quick. Danny Johnson?
Danny Johnson, yes.
Danny Johnson is the lady that I inspired the most because she came from a homeless to a millionaire many times over, and she's now giving back like crazy. She is my #1 inspiration. She lives in the States. Thank you.
Thank you, Violet.